Eric Paul's in here with 9 to 5 Sports. Going to be getting to the core plays here for the Bermuda Championship and just kind of kicking it off here. We have been doing pretty well for you guys. Good stuff so far. Last week, I guess Xander was a little bit of a disappointment, but really other than that, pretty good stuff. Troy Merritt, Sun Kang did exactly what we wanted them to do. Kyle Morikawa, top 7 finish. And then really natural lineup approach led me to be on Hideki, who ended up winning. He was the 3rd-rated player in the 9 to 5 player pool. He was on the outright betting card. Couldn't end up betting Xander and Kyle Morikawa really just because of their outright tags, their odds there. So good stuff there. Really just a strong start to the season for 9 to 5 Sports. I do have the results database tool kind of made for you guys as well, which is kind of just a simple thing that kind of just tells you how everything has went. You can pull that up real quick. So just looking at it, this is core plays, high exposure plays, really strong there. You know, over 50% have been top 25 finishes. That's good stuff there. And then just looking at players on the outright betting card, 2 wins, 2 runner-ups, you know, good stuff there. Over 50% have finished top 25 or better. So all good stuff there. That's not really what you guys came here for. So let's get into the core plays for this one. So this one is going to be kind of tricky because it's a week in which it's a shorter track. Wind is going to play a factor most likely. If it doesn't, though, the course is going to play super easy. If it does, the course is going to play super hard. We do see that driving, good drive percentage is like the most key characteristic stat that we can find, other than maybe looking at, you know, strokes gained total in the wind and whatnot like that. So we are going to be focusing on good drive percentage, and then we're just going to be focusing on players that, you know, effective scoring, once again, that 9 to 5 stat, kind of an accumulation of all the key stats that we want to be looking at each week. And we're also going to be looking at some other stuff, a little bit of ball striking and whatnot. But based off of that, these are the players that were popping up the most to me for this tournament. And I do want to start off with kind of the player that I think is just the most mispriced, and that's going to be Cameron Piercy here. So Cameron Piercy, I'm going to pull him up here on the 9 to 5 player profile instead. You know, that's why we got this tool. DraftKings does a great job with having their data out there on the page. It gives you enough to like be able to make educated decisions, but we want to give you guys the full educated decisions here. So that's why we, you know, came up with this stuff. So we can look over the past, you know, year. He's had 24 starts, 10 missed cuts, not that good there. 4 made cuts, 3 top 25 finishes, and 1 top 25 finish. Not the best there, I guess, if you will, but 7 straight made cuts in a row. We like that. Better putter on Bermuda greens. We like that. Much better at this kind of fairway length width. We'd like to see that. And much better on shorter tracks. You know, 29th in strokes gained total rank in shorter tracks, whereas his strokes gained normal is 62nd in that. Not that good. 2 made cuts here at this tournament, and if we actually looked at, you know, the full cheat sheet, we would see that, you know, 4 straight made cuts at the comp courses as well, the Corrales and the Puerto Rico Open. So all good stuff there from Cameron Piercy. Just simply the right play at this price point, and that's kind of the thing with PGA DFS, is that sometimes there's players in their price point ranges where they're just the correct play, and that's going to be Cameron Piercy this week. And that's really it for players that are like standout plays given their price point. From there, it's a little bit of, we got some shoulder shrug core plays, I guess, if you will, which obviously that doesn't make us too excited, but we're going to put them into our build. And then Nick Hardy is another player that I like. 7.9 is just a good price point for him. I think he's going to be a strong option for us on this slate. He's just been playing well so far on the PGA Tour. And if you look at some of the other players that have been playing well, like, I don't know, Chad Raymie, Hayden Buckley, you know, players like that, they're really priced up. And, you know, you can make an argument that Nick Hardy should be as well. He's made 4 straight cuts in a row on the PGA Tour. There's a clear distinction there, I think, because the Korn Ferry Tour, it was kind of a little bit hit or miss there at the end, but ranks out really well in the model. That's just because of, you know, small sample size of data thus far, but we can see, you know, kind of just looking like a strong play. 4th in the 95 miles, 7.9, has played well on the PGA Tour thus far. He's a player just 7.9. I think it's going to be worth the risk. Core play is a loose term. This might change throughout the week, guys, and I do apologize for that. Pouring this on Monday, as we get weather updates and whatnot, this could change, although Cameron Piercy is probably going to stay. And this next player I'm probably going to be on as well because I think he's kind of sneaky, and I left him off the picks and previews video for you guys here. Joseph Bremlet, kind of a sneaky play. I don't exactly love it, in all honesty. And this is going back to, you know, I might have to adjust as the week goes on. But I get the price point here. So horrible putter, just absolutely garbage. And he's not a better on Bermuda either. So, you know, we don't love any of that. We really don't. He's someone where it's like, it just looks so ugly here that I have to pull him up here on the cheat sheet. So let me pull him up here. Bremlet. This is where he comes into play. So 4 straight made cuts at the comp courses. We can see strong ball striker. Overall, not a horrible stat fit, I guess, if you will. Top 40. Course history rank, top 20. Recent form rank, that could be better. But overall, top 28 in the 9-5 model. We'll take that. Kind of ugly there, though, guys. Like, when I actually go to make the player pool, he's not actually going to be a core play. He'll probably just be... I might only have, like, 2 core plays on the player pool when it's finalized. And then I might just have like mid exposure and like slightly high exposure plays. Like the percentage ownerships that I want to these players are going to be kind of spread out. And that might be Joseph Bremlet this week. And it's just kind of an interesting one there. I do like him at that price point. It's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. And then kind of another risky play. It's going to be Chad Raymie here. Probably butchering that name, but I think he's going to be a strong play. And I'll pull him up here on the player profile as well. Definitely a lot to pay up for him. Definitely just not a good price point. And this is kind of where you guys are probably looking at this, and this is going to be a week where you guys want to fade it. I wouldn't completely blame you, I guess, but we can look at it. 21st stat rank play, recent form rank 31st, 18th in model rank. We do like that. So Chad Raymie has been playing, you know, pretty well thus far this season. Yeah, he's a player that we don't have that much data on long term because, well, this is his rookie year pretty much. So better percentage has been strong. Par 5 scoring has been strong. You know, some of those other stats could be a little bit better. Good drive percentage could be a little bit better, but not horrible. Top 18 in the NFL model. We'll take that. But guys, once again, really just a week where we got to spread it out. In all honesty, like Mito, I mean, he's kind of the obvious play. If you guys can afford to pay up for him, you should. I kind of think the balanced approach is going to be the way to go. I do like Christian Bazoon. I love Seamus Power. Like, those are all pay up plays that I like. Hayden Buckley as well. Like, I like those guys as well. It's just tough to find a reason to like want to pay up for them, where I think the fair and balanced approach is going to be the way to go. Once we really finalize everything, and we'll be good to go. And that's something you guys can ask me on the live stream on Wednesday as well. If not, you guys can check it out on the 95 on 95sports.com. $10 a month, best value in PGA DFS. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. And I do want to mention as well, real quick, that I do have NBA DFS content coming out. It is actually going to be the data and whatnot. It's going to be free for anyone that is a PGA or NFL DFS member. That's going to be included in my membership. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, let's be catching.